Alright, welcome to the news for August 24th, 2010. Today in the news, there is a new law being proposed in California that could land online impersonators in trouble, probably fines or, just slaps on the wrist. But of course, there have been cases where people have killed themselves over people pretending to be other people online. I know a mother was caught doing this to help her daughter, and she ended up having to go to jail, I believe. Uh, if they actually make it into a law, that'd be uh, certainly bad news for all of you who have your fake Twitter and Facebook accounts. Also in the news, GoDaddy is giving out $1 .com domain names, and if you know anything about registering domain names, you know that is an excellent freaking deal. $1 is about $7 cheaper than what they go for now. It's definitely an awesome deal. Go ahead and snatch you up one, but it looks like it's one per account until August 31st. So go ahead and get that done before the 31st so you can have your $1.com domain name for a year or more if you so decide to register for that long. Okay, and the other news, Apple is in talks with networks for 99-cent TV show rentals. I'm not the kind of douchebag who would do this. I don't even rent movies over iTunes. I do have an iPhone, but definitely not the douchebag who rents movies or buys them over iTunes. If I get a free copy with my Blu-ray, then that's fine. But I'm not going to buy a digital movie. That's just ridiculous right now. Not enough reason for me to do it yet. But to rent a TV show for 99 cents, no thanks. We've got Hulu. Good luck, Apple. You know it's going to succeed because there are plenty of douchebags who like to pay for these kind of things just for the social status for some reason. Alright, the next set of news. Facebook will soon have more visitors than Yahoo. If you would have seen this 10 years ago when Yahoo was probably by far the most popular site on the intrawebs, you would have said, what the fuck is Facebook? Just take that in. Facebook, nobody knew about until about, 2004? Something like that. So 6 years ago, Facebook started. Yahoo was the number one site in the year 2000, probably. Google might have been up there, I'm not sure exactly, but Yahoo had to be in the top 2 or 3 at least. And Facebook comes along and it's about to pass Yahoo, and it's one thing for Facebook to be that popular, but it's also another because Yahoo's kind of dropping off now. But anyway, it's just something to think about, especially for those of us who were around for the early days of the modern internet. And also the last bit of news, Game Crush. I don't know if you've heard of this, but it is a online gaming site where you can pay to play with a type of person that you suggest. If you are a man and you want to play with a woman, simply request for $60 a minute to play with a woman, and you can play with a woman online in a flash game. That sounds kind of pathetic, and I must agree. And get this, you can also pay to play with other guys. And even more incredibly, girls can pay to play with men. That doesn't seem like it would be that hard of a thing to do for a woman to find a guy to play video games with. Just find a man in real life. He'll play video games with you, but that's all I can think of.